Call Halayim La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders that prophesied in Ruel for the hopeful 144 and the 1/3 of Yasharallah, who this world refers to as Israel, starting at the house of Great Millstone. Shalom to you, Akim, who teach and learn in sincerity. Shalom to the Akwith, who learn in sincerity. It's your brother, Kanan, and this will be titled True MAGA Believers. Believers of Make America Great Again. You know, the good old 1950s, white-only privileges, self-proclaimed white-only privileges, pink and white fences, good old American apple pie, and such ill beliefs as that. You know, MAGA, Make America Great Again. You know, led by Nero, the last emperor of Rome, reincarnated as Trump, okay? And his sidekick, wanna-be Terminator here, Musk. So this is going to be called True MAGA Believers versus Musk. See, we're going to kick this off like this. Job 13:4. But ye are forgers of lies. Who are ye? The wicked. Job 9:24. The earth is given to the hands of the wicked, and they are forgers of lies. Okay? Elon Musk is one of these people. But ye are forgers of lies. Okay? In this situation, he lied to his own base, those MAGA believers. Okay? Remember, Elon Musk is a non-voted in, appointed official now under the Trump regime, under his cabinet. He will be in the cabinet, pulling strings, as you want to say. All right? But ye are forgers of lies. So where did the lie come from? Remember, Elon Musk is against, he wants to do away with the immigrants, with northern, mainly you northern tribers, you brown immigrants, who this land belonged to first, okay? Who got pushed off of his land, the so-called immigrants. But yet, where is Elon Musk from? South Africa. But we know he's an Edomite, okay? So he's all for European immigrants coming over here, starting at Texas, his star base, where he wants them to do what? Work more hours for less money. Sound familiar? Don't the immigrants already have that covered? You so-called Native Americans and so-called Hispanics, don't y'all already come over here for reduce wages and be asked to do jobs there or your normal America thinks they're above doing? Okay, so now the MAGA base is caught on to, wait a minute, immigration means immigration. Just because we remove the brown people and replace them with people that look similar to us, but then they get the same benefits, and it still puts us out of a job, how is that helpful? Once again, but ye are forgers of lies. Job 13:4. Ye are physicians of no value. You cannot turn to this man for help. He has nothing to offer you but something that's going to lead to a worse condition. Okay, so now MAGA is in an uproar with their own selection, with Trump's own, with Trump's sidekick Musk, because they see what's coming. Okay, immigration means immigration. It doesn't matter if you're brown or doesn't matter if you're black or white, especially when there's no such thing. The condition still offers up. The problem still is there. If you replace people and you give them lower wages and you demand more than your average spiritual Babylonian wants and feels like they deserve, then the issue still is there, right? So let's get it. Fair use, fair use. I'm not selling a product. This is strictly educational purposes.
And but I'm right. And nope, that's not me. It's like, what are we doing here, bro? What are we doing here? Do you have any idea how much of an egomaniac, narcissistic, God complex freak you have to be to try to pull this one over on people? All right, we're not done. Here we go. This one.
Now, don't the scriptures say he sets himself up as he is God, thinking that he is God, sitting in the seat of God, showing himself to be God, which he is not, none of the above? Okay?
I think actually gets more spicy. So here he is, Adrian Dittman, yelling at the...
Now, this is what you need to pay attention to. Adrian Dittman. Now, if you do your research, he is not the first self-egotistic person to do this. Trump back in the days did the same thing. He would call into the radio show, to like a radio personality, and claim that he was a publicist or some type of lawyer of his with the exact same voice, and then start praising himself, but in third person, saying that it's somebody else giving him these praises. Pay attention.
MAGA. Do you have any idea how much of an egomaniac, narcissistic, God complex freak you have to be to try to pull this one over on people? All right, we're not done. Here we go. This one I think actually gets more spicy. So here he is, Adrian Dittman, yelling at the...
Now, his name is Adrian Dittman. This is not Elon Musk, okay? We'll see.
MAGA base. Here we go.
Thank you all for coming today. And ironically enough, some elements of the extreme legacy MAGA movement will have to deal with it as well.
Did you hear that? Some elements of the extreme. What is the extreme MAGA movement? The extreme MAGA movement is the MAGA movement. The whole base is extreme. It's a bunch of racists that want things to return to a way of life that where Edom had the upper hand, okay, of everything, and everything was peachy for them. So yeah, that is their base.
Because that's how it is. And don't hate the fucking big tech bros. Because out of all of them, Elon is the only one that's giving all of these crackheads a fucking voice. I want you to try and pull that shit on fucking Facebook and see how long you last. You ungrateful motherfuckers, seriously. You keep crying.
Automatically, I have a verse for that. This is the book of Matthews. Now you see where he's coming off with. He's using a false identification to lash out at the MAGA base, okay? Who actually voted him in? Who put Trump in, so they put him in. All right, but once again, his fangs have come out. His true colors are coming out, and not even MAGA wants to accept that. You know, once again, to them, a foreigner is a foreigner. Matthew 12. And 25. And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, brought to nothing, to ruin. And every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And hey, look around and see the conditions that we live in now when it comes to our family. It says the members of your household should be your foe. And it's definitely, these days are here. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? So once again, we're at the end of this kingdom, and Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is allowing us to see it. All right, we're not done.
Ship this, censorship that. You're not censored. Your takes just suck. Censorship this, censorship that.
Okay, about that censorship. I just did the video about Blue Letter, or Salaki. I just did the video, Elon Musk, no coincidence, just the Lord's will. Elon Musk buying YouTube, okay? So he owns Twitter X, and he's an advocate for freedom of speech until you say anything that irritates him or he doesn't like. Then he'll pull you straight, whether you're a journalist in the business or you're just a free-spirited thinker. He'll ban you. So freedom of speech / ban you when you go against the way I think, okay? Sounds familiar? It's coming.
You're not censored. Your takes just suck. Get over it and get over yourselves. Honestly. I'm not an enemy of anyone, but if you hate me for saying this, so fucking be it. I don't care.
Yeah, you sound like you don't care.
I'm part of what's new. You get to make that choice yourself.
Part of what's new is what? The coming of the New World Order. All right? And yeah, he's part of the beast system, most definitely.
Do better. Anyways, thank you all for coming today.
Unbelievable. But the entitlement oozing.
Choice yourself. Do better. Anyways, thank you all for coming today.
Now, does that sound like some Twitter personality will talk like that? Do better. Anyways, thank you for coming today. No, that's Elon Musk right after he got through doing a press conference, but he forgot that he was doing the press conference as Elon Musk, okay?
Unbelievable. But the entitlement oozing from this man, bro. Holy shit. Wow. The lack of self-perception. Like, Dude, you are an oligarch, robber baron, billionaire, welfare queen, immigrant who bought the Republican Party, bought Trump, bought our government, and now you're berating and castigating the only people who actually liked you over this issue.
All right, I'm going to pause right there. I got more Bible verses for you right here. This is Isaiah 19:2. I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptian. That modern day Egyptian is Edomites. Okay. And this is happening worldwide, but right here in your face in the stage is spiritual Babylon. Once again, MAGA is about to turn on their own. MAGA's going to be versus MAGA. Okay. And I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptian, and they shall fight every one against his brother, okay? And these Egyptians, once again, or they're spiritual Egyptians. They're really the Edomites of today. And every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom, okay? This is a promise from Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and you seeing it being stirred up, all right?
Want to have cheap labor you can exploit? Like, and by the way,
and listen to this.
We all
this
told
is the part. I said it already to y'all.
Because you want to have cheap labor you can exploit. Like, and by the way, Trump bought our government, and now you're berating and castigating the only people who actually liked you over this issue because you want to have cheap labor you can exploit. Like, and by the way, we all told you this, right? Everybody on the left told you this. We told the MAGA base this all along. You think this guy is looking out for the good of the American people? No, Elon Musk wants more.
Elon Musk is a physician of no value, a forger of a lie. Job 13:14. Now let's get the conditions that this is going to lead to. Because, oh yes, it's coming. Right here. This is the book of 2nd Esdras. And get familiar with this. And 15. Starting at 14. Woe unto the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, nearer than you think. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hand. Okay. And once again, starting over here in spiritual Babylon, there's many reasons. Okay. Civil war is definitely coming to this land. For there shall be sedition. What is sedition going to? Uprising against your government, against your politicians, your presidents, your governors, your governors, senators, you name it. Why? Because they're filthy, and their filth is coming out daily. Inside trading, always taking the side of big pharma, which is really here to do no more than kill us. Okay, once again, physicians of no value. Okay. For there shall be sedition amongst men, because men are tired of the wickedness that the land is, by which means the land is ran, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. Who are your kings and princes today? Your governors, senator, presidents, okay? Politicians, puppets of the elite, the wicked elite, okay? And the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Okay, you got these militias, these ex-military minds that are already always ready to go. You know, thinking that they're going to protect this homeland. Okay, from the tyrannical leadership. And that's exactly what the laws have been put in place, the same laws that got taken away from America, because unlike Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, who laws, statutes, and commandments stand firm forever, when the devil sets up a law or a statute, it's only as long as he wants it to be in place, only when it benefits him. Okay? A man shall desire to go into another city and shall not be able. Why is that? FEMA, martial law. Okay, what are they doing now? These 15-minute cities, Starbase, Elon Musk, Texas, once again, born in South Africa, doing businesses, running his businesses over here and across the world, but mainly over here from California to Texas. Okay, all right. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to. Once again, that's that martial law. Them troops, them UN troops, those Gober troops that they already got over here. Okay, that was reported. Thousands on thousands. Okay, military-aged men, foreigners, not Venezuelan gangs. Nah, foreigners of all heathens of all nations are over here, military age. Okay, said they've been in these semis. All right, learning our terrains, learning the land. Okay, for when they get that call, they'll know what to do. All right. 18, 2nd Esdras 15 and 18. Because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and man shall be afraid. And that's coming. That's the promise of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. We're going to end this off. I pray that this has been edifying.
More money. He wants more power. He wants to own the government, run the government, control the government, control the presidency. He wants to give himself more corporate welfare and subsidies, right? Like, this is what this is about. The endless lust for greed and power, the idea he's trying to deliver wins for the American people and make America great again. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And here he is smugly lecturing. Now, by the way, he was saying, dude, this isn't censorship. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, that's just not true, right? Because all of these right-wing MAGA accounts that were critical of Elon, there was some sort of retribution Elon got on them. Like, for example, with Laura Loomer, removed her check mark, I think it was, because Laura Loomer was going after Elon. There's others on the right, the exact same thing.
Didn't I say
then
that?
You have, like, the Groyper types, like the Nick Fuentes followers. He started just mass banning them. Now, by the way, understand something.
He started mass banning them. The advocate for freedom of speech. Why he bought Twitter. So Twitter could be run with more freedom. But until you disappoint him, then he mass banned you. So what's going to happen to YouTube? That famine of the word, okay? All right? Once again, we're going to end this off. I pray that this has been edifying. This is the book of Jeremiah 51 and 1. Thus saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, behold, I will rise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me. And that's the wicked. You know, that's the wicked. The heathens and the 2/3 of our people. And this Babylon is spiritual Babylon, United States of America. A destroying wind. And will send into Babylon fanners that shall fan her and shall empty her land. For in that day of trouble, they shall be against her around about. Now let's get that Bible comparison for verse 2. Jeremiah 51 and verse 2. This is NIV. I will send foreigners to Babylon, to spiritual Babylon, to winnow her and to devastate her land. They will oppose her on every side in the day of her destruction. Okay, and that's once again, that's a plan from Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. That is the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. So we know it's going to happen. Okay, and those troops are here. They're here. And the situation has been stirred up. Okay, once again, this has been True MAGA Believers versus Musk. All right. Shalom.